Here's the homework help video for measurement proportions practice. So first thing we're going to look at is quarts and gallons. So you're going to go to your measurements chart, and then we're going to look at gallons and quarts, and we're going to take that ratio and write it down exactly as it is. So we got 4 quarts going to 1 gallon. So 4 quarts, 1 gallon. So use the ratio as it is given. And now we start comparing. So we look between the ratios. So this is divide by 4, but we could also look up and down. Right here, we could do times 4, and then we do the same thing over here, times 4. So 1 times 4 is going to be 4. So 16 quarts is equal to 4 gallons. So next one, we got meters to centimeters. So we're going to go over here to meters and centimeters. And we're going to write down the ratio as 1 to 100. So now take a look at.
Please release all bus riders at this time.
So we're going to look in the corner here where we have the given information for the ratio 1 to 9. So you could go this way here. 1 times 100 is 100. So then you do 9 times 100 also. So that would give us 9 meters is equal to 900 centimeters. Okay, so just continuing on with that practice. So we got feet to inches. So we come over here, feet to inches. And this is 1 foot is 12 inches. You can use this right here. So 1 times 12 is 12. So then we're going to multiply this times 12. So we got plenty of space over here. So we got 24 times 12. So multiplying, you do not have to line up the decimals, so that's fine. So we're going to start with 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And then 2 times 2 is 4. We're done multiplying that. So we come down here, cross out that spot. So now we're looking at 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 times 2 is 2. We got 0. 9 plus 5 is 14. 4 and 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and then 2. Count your decimal place value. There's 1. There's 1. Put your decimal in there. So 1 foot to 12 inches, 24 and a half feet would be 294 inches. So we got inches to feet. So we go up here, and then we got inches to feet. So that's 12 to 1. So we got 12 going down to 1. But then you can also look at this right here. 12 times 12 is 144. So you come over here, and you can do times 12 also. 12 times 12 is 144. 1 times 12 is 12. So we got kilograms to grams. And go down here to volume or weight. So we got kilograms to grams. And so that's 1 kilogram to 1,000 grams. 1 kilogram to 1,000 grams. Just multiply by 1,000. So 7.5 times 1,000. So we're going to get 7, 5, and then 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then we move your decimal over one place. So it should be 7,500 grams. Milliliters to liters, We're going to take a look at, we have milliliters, which is 1,000, and then 1 liter. So 1,000 to 1. So we could do times 5.5 to give us 5,500. And then we multiply this times the same thing times 5.5. So that's going to be 5.5 liters. Now, this one's going to be a little tricky. We got ounces and quarts. So we're going to go back up above, and we got to look at ounces and quarts. So we look at ounces, and then we go up here to quarts. So we need to go to pints, to cups, to ounces. So quarts to pints to cups to ounces. Well, we're going to multiply those right here. So 2 times 2 times 8. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then 4 times 8 is 32. So what that is saying is there's 32 ounces for 1 quart. 32 ounces for 1 quart, and we come back down here. So we have 1 quart is 32 ounces. So we're trying to look at here, divide by. So 32 times something is 128. So we could do a T-chart to help us find out what that something is. 32, 64, 96, and then we keep adding 128. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 32 times 4 equals 128. So then we'll do the same factor here. 1 times 4 would equal 4 quarts. And we're going to do something similar to the 1.5 gallons. So we're going to go from gallons to pints. So we go back up above. I'm going to clear some of this off here. So we're going from gallons to pints. So first you got to go gallons to quarts and then quarts to pints. So 4 times 2 is 8. So 1 gallon is going to equal 8 pints. So 1 gallon is equal to 8 pints. So we're going from gallons to pints. So it looks like we just multiply by 8. And so 1.5 times 8 would give us our answer. 8 times 5 is 40. And that's 120. Then we move our decimal over 1 spot, move it over 1 spot. So we're going to end up with 12 pints. All right, last part down here. If we're looking at the graph, we're going to fill it in, and it says yards to feet. In order to get yards to feet, we look at here, yards to feet. Every 1 yard is multiplied by 3. So basically, y equals x times 3, or 3x equals y. So times 3 times 3 times 3. So we fill it out here. So first point is 0, 0. Second point is 1, 3. Then we have 2, 6. And then we have 3, 9. So this is y equals 3 times x.